Down. 60, orange. Track. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Second and 6. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a second and 7. And that's incomplete.
The second down pass. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
Hey, switch gears. Kill. Turn up. Kill, turn up. He's coming. We got double up. Hot.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now they try the right side here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 61 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
You can't block me. You can't play. Go.
On 3rd down, here's the bruiser, Okoye. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Back to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Check. 61. Matchbox, right. To exit. Jam.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Hey, come on, come on.
They'll look to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were looking for Johnson that time. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a handoff looking right. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Patriots nothing.
Check flag 54. Flag 54. It's going to be a long day.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Set. Mike 31. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set
Mike 31. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play that time for the Colts. 44 yards.
And the Colts 1st down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. Not the game, Mike 54. 54 is Mike. 54 is it. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
It's been a long day for you.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
From the gun, here's Watson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Gay is on for the point after.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in Week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start Week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. 2nd down and inches. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
It's 2nd and inches at the Colts 6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
The Patriots take over.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
7 yards there and a first down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. That one complete to Okoye. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mark 54. Let's go.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Nice, sweetheart. 31.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
After the run, Watson going to throw. Steps away to his left. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
24. Mike 54. They can't hang with us. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check three.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run again with Okoye. A little juke. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. They run And the toss here to Okoye. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll set up to throw. They'll find his tight end, Seals-Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run with Harris. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
H3-2-8-T. Chopper. All you get is a headache.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of...
This is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Check. 59. I'm coming for you. You mind?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Quit talking about it.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Funchess has it complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
He's set. 19, 59, 59.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Short. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Mike's by 4. Here we go.
And no time now.
Mike, 54 is Mike.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They come out here in the eye. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. They'll come out in the pistol. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2, so sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the two-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He is an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
So for Indianapolis, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for New England, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis.